Oh, yeah, gotta love warm water. Both of my solar generators, I think they're already starting to go bad. They're running out of juice real quick. So I haven't been able to run my refrigerator, so all I have to drink is warm water, which sucks. Anyway, I know that there's some of you who are saying, don't mess with the haters, blah, 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 blah. But you don't understand my personality. I have always been ultra competitive, and I will not sit by while people come into my comments and tell lies and make bullshit statements for others to read. I'm not gonna stand with it. All right, first one. I don't know who this love bug bitch is, but love bug, you are a complete moron. An ultimate idiot. You come in and all you do is make disparaging statements, pulling stuff out of your ass without knowing the facts. All the time, you're making you got to be one of the dumbest people. You're probably fat, dumb, and ugly. And that's the only way you can make yourself feel good is to try to run other people down. But I can just tell by the statements to make it, you're just freaking stupid. You're like on the lower rung of society, because only people of that ilk would make statements like that. You're saying, well, I don't have to be out camping because people have offered me places to live and da-da-da. See, and this is the thing. Anytime you just go by outward appearances, but you don't know the background or the backstory, you make yourself look like an idiot, which sure is not hard for you to do, either on here or in real life, considering you're not too bright. But you obviously don't know the backstory to things. I mean, you know why I decided not to go live with people. I don't want to get too into detail, but let's just say that the places that I have been offered to live, there was an ulterior motive, of which I became aware, and I was not going to put myself in that kind of situation. If you understood what was going on behind the scenes, you wouldn't be making such idiotic statements. You ought to change your name to hate bug or dumb bug or dipshit bug or something. Yeah, you don't know the situation. It was people trying to be manipulative. It was people trying to get me there for their own benefit, not for mine. It was not for mine at all. Yeah, I don't know what all the motives behind it, but there's the motive. Especially when people start showing their true colors and you see who they really are. Yeah, there's the motive. I've been around far too long. I was a cop for 10 years. I know how people are. I am definitely not the most trusting person in the world. And when I start seeing red flags, my spidey sense goes off. And I'm not going to put myself into any situation that doesn't look right. I'm not going to put myself into any situation that I'm not 100% sold on. Especially traveling a great distance to live with people I've never met in person. I'd have a hard enough time living with people, moving in with people that I knew. Just simply because it's such an adjustment for everybody. But when people that don't know me at all try so hard to get me to their place. It sends up red flags. I'm sorry. And so people, like Lovebug making stupid comments. Well, you had an opportunity to go live with people. Yeah. Why don't you go do it? You willing to go live with people that you never met? Especially when you start sensing that there's a screw loose with them? No, it ain't happening. I'd much rather be out here by myself, having privacy, not having to deal with bullshit other than on here. Well, and some Forest Service people. But, yeah, no. I mean, it's stupidity. And then people making empty promises and then turning around and saying that I'm turning down their help. Which we'll see here in a second. I'm going to address the second person, which I finally figured out was Michael. Which, dude, I don't know where you're coming from. But you know what it shows me? You have issues. Big time. And one thing I picked up on right off the bat, both you and your wife are extremely impulsive. Extremely impulsive. I mean, dangerously impulsive. Yeah, I picked that up right off. And so I had to take a couple of steps back. Now, I still don't know what you mean by I ghosted you. We'll get into that here in a minute because I'm going to show two messages that you sent me. One of them, one comment you put on there today. Another one you put on, I guess it was a week ago, something like that. I don't remember for sure. I still have the message in my email, and I'm going to read it. Because it's full of blatant lies. I guess you had second thoughts and you decided to delete it. I didn't delete it, you did. You put it on there and you said, I want people to read this before you delete it. And then you turned around and deleted it. You probably got to thinking, if he responds to this, he's going to call me out and show that I'm lying. Which I'm still going to do. We're going to look at the message that you sent me. Yeah, we faux show are. We faux show are. So anyway, you idiots that have no clue what has gone on behind the scenes. You have absolutely no frickin' clue as to the actual facts. Making statements like you are just shows how frickin' stupid. And I mean that. You're stupid. Completely stupid. Imbecilic. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you shouldn't mess with the hate. Well, this is more than just being a hater. This is spreading frickin' lies and making untrue statements without any basis in fact that need to be set straight. And I'm hot, I'm miserable today. It's way too freaking hot for me. Trying to stay in the shade. So I'm not in a good mood to begin with. And then when you write stuff like that, it's totally uncalled for. It just pisses me off, and I'm going to go at you. Plain and simple. See, people say, you don't need to mess with the haters. You can say it all you want. I'm me. And I'm not going to just sit by and let people make statements like that and let it go unpunished. Or unrefuted, shall we say. So anyway, without further ado, here are Michael's messages to me, read directly from my email that I got from YouTube. All right, this is the previous diatribe that he went on, which he later deleted. All right, so he says, so me and the wife go out of our way to help you and you block me? First of all, I have no idea how I blocked you. Maybe if you didn't use so many multiple aliases, I would know it was you. We bought you groceries. Yes, I will admit that. You helped me out with about $40 worth of groceries at Walmart one time. Offered to send you money. Okay, that is bullshit. I flat out have told you, you asked me if I needed anything. I explained exactly what I needed. You said that there were other people that were wanting to send me money that you were talking to. As I said, my Cash App is there in the description, my PayPal. I don't expect anything, but if people tell me that they're going to send me stuff and I give them the ability to do so, I call bullshit on it. Plain and simple. Gave you advice when you were down. Yeah, which I don't, anyway. Tried to locate your vehicle. What do you mean, tried to locate my vehicle? I knew exactly where it was. That's why I was able to go back to it. Go directly back to it once I was able to get a ride out here. Helped with copper. How? I'm still trying to figure that out. Offered to fly you to my home after hospital. That is complete bullshit. When did this happen? See, you're making statements like that you're just completely pulling out of your ass that are completely untrue. At no time did you ever offer to fly me anywhere. In fact, when I said I didn't have the money to get back there, you're like, well, I would help you, but we're waiting for my wife to get her money. Yeah, that was always the excuse. Offered to fly you home after hospital. Offered you a place to live. Yeah, you had a room there. Okay, let me ask you this. How comfortable would you feel going to live with some family, an impulsive couple with 4 kids, almost 2,500 miles away that you've never met? Especially when I just got out of surgery. I mean, come on, man, use some common sense. Offered to fly there and help drive your car to my house, paying for gas and rooms. Again, complete bullshit. At no time did you ever offer that. Offered in time to buy an RV and let you live in it till you got on your feet. Okay. Here's where we're going to go into a little detail. It started out, you buy me an RV to put on my property. That was the first promise. And then it changed to, well, we're going to buy an RV. My wife wants to buy an RV. And then it changed to, well, we'll buy an RV, put it on the property, and you can live in it. Okay, so it went from you buying me an RV to you buying an RV and have me live in it. You called me the day you had enough and asked You called me the day you had enough and asked my advice because you couldn't move out of your vehicle. I don't know about that. I may have mentioned it in conversation, but I never asked you for any advice. I dealt with copper at shelter. Yeah, you kind of like stuck your nose in there. I didn't see that as in talk to cops. You said everyone was praying for you. It had no one was willing to help, meaning money. I said, I'm not helping? No. How did you actually help? I mean, what is the tangible thing that you actually did to help? Like I said, a lot of lip service, a lot of talk. You said nothing. Huh? Guy, where are you coming up with this stuff, man? You got to either be just a pathological liar or a complete nut. I offered you all this and you didn't even say thank you, and you block us? Thank you for what? I thanked you for the groceries when you did that one time. That was the only time you ever helped me with anything. And you act like you're down and out and all alone. Yeah, I am. I offered you everything till you got on your feet. Even said copper could come here. I mean, think about this logistically. Think about how utterly stupid and to try to do all this. You didn't want him anymore. Yeah, that's not the case either. And you ghosted us. I'm still trying to figure that one out. This is what people on YouTube, this is why it's so hard to trust anybody, because you have people that pretend to be your friend, and then they pull bullshit like this, and then try to make you look like the bad guy, when I haven't done a damn thing wrong. I haven't done a damn thing wrong. I have no pity for you. Well, don't. I don't know what your deal is, really. Hopefully this account will work. Hopefully people will see this before you removed it. Actually, you chicken shitted it out and you removed it shortly after I saw it. I didn't remove it. You turned all this down. I didn't turn anything down, dude. You never offered me anything tangible other than lip service. That's it. So you brought this on yourself and I don't get it. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah. And then the one that you sent me today. I am using this account because my other account doesn't show. Now, the only account I can think of that I blocked was one called Dog Catcher. Was that you? I didn't know if that was you or not. But let me tell you exactly what you said and why it got removed and why you got removed. You came in there and you made a comment after I had said during the video about appreciating some things, which I did greatly. And if that was you, you came in there and you said, he doesn't appreciate a damn thing. This guy doesn't appreciate a damn thing. Take my word for it. Yeah, and guess what? That got removed and blocked. So if that was you, that is why you got blocked, dude. You don't come in there in my comments and say shit like that, which is utterly untrue. Anyway, I don't know why you didn't accept my offer. Well, number one, I had no way of getting back there. And in spite of what you're saying in your comments here, you weren't helping me out. Because we discussed it several times. And you said, well, I can't really do anything till my wife gets her money. That was always the excuse, dude. So cut the bullshit. And plus, too, why would I accept your offer? You're coming across like a frickin' Looney Tune. You're coming across like a complete nut. I mean, you're both, you and your wife are impulsive as hell. It's like there's no way in hell I'm going to travel clear across the United States to come live with people that I don't know that I can't predict, because you're just seeing what you're writing here is enough for me to say there ain't no way in hell that I would go there. I told you in a little while I was going to purchase an RV, yeah? Which at first you said you were going to purchase for me, and then later said I could come live in. You could have stayed in my back room with privacy until, yeah, I'm sure of that. You could have brought copper with you. Yeah. Ugh. Dude, you're deranged. You would have had a room, privacy. What? You know, there wouldn't have been no privacy, and you know that. We bought you groceries. Like I said, yes, you did, one time. And only offered a helping hand, but then you ghosted me. I don't know why. You know what? Not one time did you ever try to text me. Not one time did you ever try to text me, dude. But I ghosted you. But you never even tried to text me. Get out of here with that bullshit. We could have worked on getting your vehicle here. Yeah, right. And I did help you. Anyway, I'm not attacking you because you gave all that up to struggle in a tent. I'm sorry you chose that. I didn't choose it, dude. That was the only option I had. Secret of life is choice. You made a choice, and I don't need an explanation. Blah, 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 blah. See, this is one thing that just absolutely pisses me off, is that people that think they have all the answers and they don't even know the questions. So anyway, I'm sorry, but I just had to respond. If you guys don't like that, and I'm not trying to be mean here. Seriously, you don't have to watch it. But I do want people to know the truth, and not some bunch of horse shit that somebody typed in the comments that is completely untrue. No, that ain't gonna fly. Not gonna fly with me, people. I'm not laying sick in a hospital bed anymore. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna fight you, because that's who I am. Yeah, I know maybe I should just let it slide, but no. And it depends on what it is. People made comments and I just roll my eyes. But when people come in and start making comments and making statements that are not true and trying to make me look like an asshole, nuh-uh. No, you're the assholes. You're the liars. You're the people that don't know what the hell you're talking about. So anyway, I'm looking forward to evening when it starts cooling off. It's freaking hot. I think it's about 85. It's like, after being, in the mid 60s to, 70, 71, and all of a sudden for it to just jump up to the mid 80s in just like a day or two. Especially in a tent, because there's not a whole lot of airflow going through here right now. There's just a slight little breeze that isn't cooling things off at all. So, it's no cooler outside. So anyway, either you like the video or you don't. But I'm going to set the record straight. You're not going to lie on me. Unless you're an ice pack.